The next part we're going to talk about is the body. Now, for my emoji, I put a shirt on. And for Rocky's emoji, he was shirtless. So depending on what you want will depend on what you do. Most of you probably will have a shirt, I imagine. Maybe not. But you add a new layer again and select the color of the shirt that you're going to want to have. And depending on if you want to have a lower cut kind of thing, or if you want a higher cut like a turtleneck or whatever, will depend on how high and low you go on that. You can move that rectangle down if you need to, ever so slightly. I just moved to the move tool with V. You just have to make sure you don't go down too far so that you have the rectangle showing underneath. But that does give me a little bit more length to allow me to brush with my brush tool. Here's the V-neck that I had on that one. Oops, making sure you're on the right layer, of course. And you just want the shoulders to kind of slump down on the sides. Now that's for the full shoulder look. This one kind of has a collar thing. And so if you wanted that, it would kind of come down a little bit and then out. And you could also have the rounded collar look. Notice how I'm not being terribly careful about this because I am just going to paint bucket this in here in a minute. I'm going to have slightly rounded shoulders. Also notice that these shoulders are really small compared to your head, and that's kind of the emoji style as well. And like I said, I'm just going to paint bucket this. Whoops, paint bucket. There we go. And then I can come back with my brush and kind of clean up the edges a little bit. I can also erase out the edges. That looks pretty good to me. Now for the sides, you can grab your wand and give them a little bit of that shadow. Not too much though. And then for the other side, you're going to grab white over here. And on this side, remember that you need to switch out to the color that you're going to be blending to. So that goes from white to kind of a really light blue color. And that mixes in with your blue shirt. And Command D to deselect. And there you have it. There is your emoji with a shirt.